a tomboy, thick skin, rough around the edges, soft eyes, 6-inch heels in dresses. One in the same, I wanna be up. I've got 100 books behind my cover. I'm a let you paint gentleman, all things are open. Powerful feminist, know where I'm going. Different sides of the same position. I'm all love, all right, oh, woman. I'm a tomboy, thick skin, rough around the edges, soft eyes, 6-inch heels in dresses. One in the same, now one or the other. I've got 100 books behind my cover. I'm a let you paint gentleman, all the door open. Powerful feminist, know where I'm going. Different sides of the same position. I'm all love, all fight, oh, woman, all love, all fight, oh, woman. Thank you.
Everybody's muted, so I gotta unmute them quickly, but I'm like,
There
I'm
we
not
go.
that great at being the technical sound person, so this is why this is not my job normally. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you very much.
Where do you want to go to, Jody?
Well, tonight I'm pretending I'm in Hawaii. Where do you want to go to?
Nice pineapple.
Yeah, it's tropical night here at the Seeley House, so we
Haven't
got
been
a
on for a while, huh?
dream that we could still travel somewhere. I want to say hi really quick to Dwayne and Beth and Corey and Luann and Pam and everybody who's starting to log in and watch and hang out with us tonight. Thank you very much.
Well, if we're going to do thank yous, Jody, I think a few people we really need to thank you are, of course, the sponsors of what we do with Diamonds in the Rough, along with Lauren Tuddy, RDR Music, Joe Wood, thank you so much. Tracks Report, MCC Recording Studio, the Ranchmans, of course, us here at Limelight, and Sirroma Entertainment. Thank you so much.
Very nice. Good stuff. Sunday nights are becoming the best night of the week. Who's with me?
How come you never tell me the theme of the night?
Well, it just sort of happens. I don't get to get dressed up and prettied up anymore, so I just try to live it up the most I can.
Is that all you had clean, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just Hawaiian
Just checking.
poncho. I don't even know what this is. I'm wearing a muumuu. I'm really wearing a muumuu. I'm pretending that it's something more exciting so that you guys don't know.
I'm getting a Hawaiian shirt brought in here to this little room I record in here for our next break.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Well, Steve Newsome is joining us tonight, and we're excited to have you here, Steve. How are things going in your world these days?
Oh, so far so good. It's been busy, and we've been maintaining, doing some writing, and still have to maintain the day job of trucking around the countryside. So it's been good, but busy.
Yeah, keeping busy. So you've performed on the Diamonds in the Rough stage before. What has that experience been like for you?
It was super. It was great to be able to put a showcase up and allow myself or others to be able to see what we've been doing and making it all happen. So it's been really an eye-opener that way. It's also great to be able to see some of the other artists from all over Canada and see the talent that this country has. It's super. It's great.
And what has been your favorite thing? Can you pinpoint anything? I've kind of put you on the spot there.
Yeah, well, the favorite thing, I think it's the family orientation part of it. Like just getting a chance to be able to get in touch with everybody over and put faces to names and start meeting everybody.
Absolutely. And so for people who are joining, because what's nice is our Sunday Night Live crowd grows every single week and we see it on different platforms. And if people aren't familiar with Diamonds in the Rough, when we talk about that, it's a stage that allows emerging artists from across the country to have an opportunity to showcase at the CCMAs, which you wouldn't normally really get that opportunity. So a big shout out to Angie and her team from Sirroma for having this brainchild and then taking it on, because it is not an easy feat to get what she usually gets around 70 artists plus to perform over that 3-day period. So it's pretty fantastic. So that's what it's about. And tonight we're giving people an opportunity to sort of share that experience and share some tunes. And Steve, we would love you to play for us as well. What do you want to play tonight?
Well, I'm going to play the latest single we had put out on the radio here. We released it last fall, and it's been doing good for us. It's been getting a lot of positive response, and the song was written up by Willie Mack, and I had the honor of being able to record it. So here's one good radio. This time of year, and the days are getting longer. Got all weekend, there's nothing to do. We can load my old pickup truck out of the road and find a place to park with a heavenly view. It'll feel like the soul belongs to me. Our dance floor is out beneath the good sky. That old floor, we are DJ for the night. I'll hold your hand, turn the speakers up, throw you in ring of gold. With a night alive and putting on show. With a million stars and more good radio. Now we can hop in the back, we can sit and talk for hours, tangled in each other's arms until the morning light. Head on my shoulders and the smell of spring flowers. Feel like a dream with you here by my side. Tonight that will never end for you and I. Our dance floor is out beneath the good sky. That old floor, they are DJ for the night. I'll hold your hand, turn the speakers up, and pull you in real close. With the night alive and putting on show. With a million stars and one good radio. Now, baby, you and me, we've got everything we need. 'Cause our dance floor is out beneath the glittered sky. That old Ford, we're DJ for the night. I'll hold your hand, turn the speakers up, pull you in the door. With a night alive and putting on show. With a million stars and one good radio. One good radio.
Woo! Thank you, Steve, for that. Now, you're an Alberta boy, right? You're one of our peeps.
Born and raised, yes.
That is awesome. Thank you for sharing that song. Is that one that you have released?
Yeah, it was released last fall, and yeah, we've got going out the radio all over Canada. It's gone international now. It's all over Europe and everywhere else too. So it's been really getting well received. So super.
Nice. So it looks like we had a bit of a wardrobe change here in the last bit.
I
Also,
told you I was bringing in Honolulu studio shirt.
a whole lot of I just puked Hawaii everywhere.
This bad boy's got flamingos. There's a flamingo there. There's flowers. There's a lot of material here.
There's a lot going on. Welcome to the
A lot
Hawaii show.
happening here.
Mhm.
Where's your sun visor?
Oh, I can't wear a sun visor.
But yeah, but you got all that hair.
You have the one with the hair, though.
Yeah, that's the one I need. I don't know where it went. I got to find something better than that.
Yeah, one of your girls is maybe wearing it to hide their hair.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
man.
getting tropical in here.
So, you guys, we should have went with a theme. I didn't even think about it.
Okay, 2-minute timeout. Who else has a Hawaiian shirt?
Yeah.
Look,
All
look,
Very
Jeff is actually talking to someone, asking if he has a Hawaiian shirt in his closet. He has sent someone.
Just wear a towel. Like
He has. Oh no.
No, I wasn't meaning it
No.
like
Why
a
you
sexy
gotta take
towel.
it there, Sealy?
Well, why not? We're all quarantined. Bring it on. Whatever. Are you going to introduce my soul sister, my lady love now?
Is she your soul sister?
Yes.
Well,
We
you were
fell
just
in love
talking.
in a radio studio.
We did.
Mhm.
You were just talking about just wearing a towel. And our next artist, Dani Strong, has something she performs. I don't know if it's weekly or whatever, but she calls it the bathroom session. Dani, what?
I was like, I don't know where he's going with this actor, Dani. Hang on.
Come on.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
Yeah, it kind of looks like I'm wearing a towel, so.
Yeah, you got it going on.
Right.
You know, she's got the wardrobe and the fancy hair, and like everything's good. We got it. Tell us about the bathroom sessions either way.
Well, the bathroom sessions is something that I have been doing for years, and it kind of just started because that was the room with the best acoustics. So that would be where all my writing was always in the bathroom. And then one day I just went live from Facebook, and then I just kept doing it. And I'm talking probably like 5 years I've been doing this now. And then at the CCMAs and at the CMAOs back when I lived in Ontario, I would like get all the artists and as many as I could in my shower, and we would go live from there. It's been fun. So it worked out well for, a global pandemic. I was ready.
Well, yeah, like I can't think of a safer place to be. Now, the other thing, like I'm that creep. So it says that you and your husband hang out in Chicken Baby. What is Chicken Baby?
Chicken Bay. Oh, are you reading the DMDS write-up maybe? Probably.
I don't know.
I'm like, how do you know that? You are a
He
creep.
does his best reading in the bathroom also, so go figure.
like if you're looking for someone to find out dirt, I don't go for the little stuff. Like we're going for the real stuff.
So does it say baby? Maybe that's a typo. It's Chicken Bay, and I've pretty much grown up like in British Columbia and Ontario. So I was born in Ontario, but my parents split when I was 7, and I grew up in BC. And then after I graduated,
Bipolar.
Pardon?
He froze. Just keep going.
Oh, he's
Count our blessings. Like, keep going with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've had both homes at both the whole time, and there's on Lake Simcoe there is a bay where we basically went our entire lives every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we called it Chicken Bay. And it kind of was a little bit of the inspiration behind this song, but I made the song a lot more romantic than my husband made the actual reality.
How fitting is that for real life?
Yeah, I just, and then I sang it to him, and I was like, oh, I wrote like, this is going to be the radio single, blah, blah, blah. And I wanted it to be inspired by us. And I sang it to him, and he was like, I don't know what you want me to say about that.
Well, it's kind of that non-committal thing, right? Guys have to just keep that. You don't want to throw all your eggs in one basket.
You know, that's what you get. I married my drummer, and I knew darn well that he really only loved like Van Halen and Zeppelin and the Who. So it's my own fault, right? What do I expect?
It's all good. It's all good. All right. What do you got to play the song now. I mean,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
we need to hear what we've been talking about.
I'm going to follow Nicole and Steve's footsteps, and I'm going to play my latest single. One tiny second. Yeah. Sorry.
Is that the drummer?
Yeah, he heard me, and so he ran downstairs. So that's not true. No, I'm just this is Wild Summer, and it just came out on March 13th. So because I'm not a huge name, I knew I needed some time to creep up into summer. So I gave myself plenty of time. Took our time, sunset right on the water. Dark red sky, perfect for I love you. 'Cause you knew that you knew, like they say, true lovers do. We had those summer vibes when we were singing them words and loving them songs. You took your time with me, and I didn't mind that you were coming in fast and making it last. We were just living a dream. We had a wild summer. We had a wild summer, and we were singing, hey, oh, hey, hey. We had a wild, hey, oh, hey, hey. Rode that wave out into the open. I just prayed, thank God for the moment. 'Cause I knew that I knew, like they say, true lovers do. We had those summer vibes when we were singing them words and loving them songs. You took your time with me. I didn't know that you were coming in fast and making it last. We were just living a dream. We had a wild summer. We had a wild summer, and we were singing, hey, oh, hey, hey. We had a wild, hey, oh, hey, hey. It's like a light shone down, broke right through the clouds and said you meant for me. Yeah, you were meant for me. And it wouldn't matter if our world shattered when you're here with me. I love you here with me. Whoa, yeah. We had a wild summer. Summer first when we were singing them words and loving them songs. You took your time with me. I didn't know that you were coming in fast and making it last. We were just living a dream. We had a wild summer. We had a wild summer, and we were singing, hey, oh, hey, hey. We had a wild, hey, oh, hey, hey. We had a wild, hey, oh, hey, hey. We had a wild summer. Took our time, sunset right on the water. Maybe I'm amazed was the song that played when you said, I love you.
Awesome.
Yay. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was great, Dani. I just have one question though, and of course, me being the creep I am.
Yeah, creep.
Your single, Not Right Now, was in an Amazon film called Hometown Holiday. Tell us how that all came together.
Did you watch the movie? Because it's hilarious. I shouldn't say it's hilarious. I'm so grateful
and so grateful that it's in that movie. I don't know if I should speak publicly on that. It's very awesome. It came about because it's a Canadian film company, and they asked if I had any songs, so I sent them all my songs, and they actually used 2 songs. So the entire when the credits roll, that's a song that will be on the new record that's not out yet, and that's the entire ending. But they actually used Not Right Now twice in the movie, like within 8 minutes of each other, the whole song. It's pretty fun to watch.
All right, I'm good with it.
Yeah, it's cute. I'm super happy.
It's giggling. I have to go watch the movie now.
Yeah.
Now we're all like, we've got the time. Let's do it. Yeah.
It's
Hey,
time for
sorry.
cheesy Christmas movies.
Christmas in July. Yeah.
Next.
looking to the Hawaiian shirt guy to add something. We got nothing.
I can't tell if he's frozen or not because he holds
Either.
it.
But believe it or not, I've watched that movie.
Have you?
I
No.
have.
Wow.
My kids, we watch a lot of Christmas movies around the holidays, and yeah.
Yeah, me too. I am a Christmas maniac. So to have 2 songs in a like one of those cheesy Christmas movies was like next level fun for me, for sure. Especially the way they present themselves in that movie was even better.
Very
Right.
good. Well, if you're just tuning in to Sunday Night Live tonight, thank you for checking it out. On behalf of Sirroma Entertainment, we are talking about the Diamonds in the Rough stage, which is a showcasing opportunity for emerging artists from across the country to share their music during Canadian Country Music Week. And as we said when we started the show tonight, we're still fingers crossed that there will be a CCMAs this year. But if not, we're going to find out some ways to celebrate country music no matter what. The deadline to apply to be an artist that gets an opportunity to be on the Diamonds in the Rough stage has been extended to the end of May. And therefore, we are going to continue the Sunday Night Lives through the month of May. So how exciting is that? Woo! It doesn't have to be your last opportunity to hang out with us on a Sunday night. So win-win. You're stuck at home with us for another month.
Yay!
The Pineapple Princess has spoken.
There it is. There's a really good quote about pineapples that's super inspiring, but I can't think of it now. So pretend I said something really prolific and everybody like, oh.
Sweet on the outside, but sweet on the inside, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, next up joining us tonight, we have 2 fifths, 2 fourths. There's 5 of you, right? The Prairie States is the band name, and we have Matt and Jeff joining us from separate locations. So only one of them is going to perform because, well, the magic of technology makes that way too difficult otherwise, doesn't it?
Yeah, for now anyway.
It's the fun part of being a band that isn't quarantined in your house. But you guys had a really cool year really leading up into this one, as you were named the winners of a contest called Project Wild. How was that? Congrats again, too.
Thank you. It was really
awesome.
cool. Yeah. We were a brand new band. I think we were 9 months old as a band when we applied for Project Wild. Matt, is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, and we got in and did a lot of work and managed to take top spot. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah. You're like, I guess we should keep going with this thing. We kind of got it in the bag now.
Yeah, it's good encouragement anyway.
It's like band security, I guess. I don't know. That feels pretty good. What has your guys' experience been being a part of Diamonds in the Rough in the past?
Well, I'll take this one, Matt. We that same summer when we applied to Project Wild, we got a little bit of cash up front, and we used that to go to CCMAs.
Right.
Basically crashed the CCMAs, right, Matt?
I think we crashed a lot of things at the beginning, Jeff.
And while we were there, our good friend Bradley Tucker was supposed to play the Diamonds in the Rough stage, and he had a crisis at home, and he couldn't fly out. And being the friends with him, and we checked in with him and said, you know, are you cool if we hound Angie and see if we can grab your spot? And yeah, he was fine with it. And so we managed to slide in at the last possible second, and the folks at Diamonds in the Rough were so great and gave us a stage, and yeah, it was amazing. It was great.
And what was that experience, I guess, like? What were some of the, I guess, the benefits of being a part of that stage?
Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, I think seeing a bunch of the other artists there is awesome. Like seeing all the talent. There's a lot of talent in Canada, and just meeting up with them in one spot and getting to see what they do as well, and maybe get a little bit of a feeling of you know, maybe we can songwrite with these people. Maybe we can, you know, making connections. You know, I think that's what it's all about. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are you gonna perform for us tonight, Matt?
I was gonna do a love song because, you know, like some musicians like to make love songs, but or I can do.
I'm glad you said songs after. I wasn't sure where you're going with that for a second.
Yeah, no, I'll follow the same thing that everybody's doing here, and I'll do the last single that we did. It's called Ashes to Fire. All right, here we go. You said that you'd leave when it stops raining outside, but you're still right next to me, and outside the pavement's all dry. It's the sound of your voice, your hair in your eyes, a glass turning into a bottle of wine. My defense is weak, forgetting the reasons that I know this isn't right. Been keeping this flame for what feels like so long. So much has changed, but it's still burning strong. We say it's over, never get closer to putting out this old desire. Here we go again, turning ashes to fire. I've lost track of the times that you've broken my heart, but all my never agains disappear at the hint of a spark. We burn out of control, body and soul, till we fade out like smoke in the dark. Been keeping this flame for what feels like so long. So much has changed, but it's still burning strong. They say it's over, never get closer to putting out this old desire. Here we go again, turning ashes to fire. It's what we're meant to be. Perfect match thrown on gasoline. Been keeping this flame for it feels like so long. So much has changed, but it's still burning strong. We say it's over, never get closer to putting out this old desire. Here we go again, turning ashes to fire. Oh,
was amazing. Thank you for that gift tonight.
Thank you, guys.
So great. So Prairie States, how did you guys get your band name?
Our good friend and producer and video director and beer provider, Jay Sparrow, named our band. He took it from a Walt Whitman poem.
Oh,
Yeah, it's titled Walt Whitman poem. So it's about combining the glories of the past and the ruggedness of the prairies with the future. And we thought, oh, that's perfect. Combining some old and the new and country music. Why not?
now with the five of you, where's home for you guys and the other three who aren't with us tonight?
Edmonton as our home base. But of course, like right now, I'm actually isolating back in my hometown, Wabasca. So I think everybody else is in Edmonton. Actually, I went there to do a grocery run.
Yeah.
And right when you get into there, I could feel all the anxiety, all the stress of everybody there. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. Take me back to the bush.
Middle of nowhere, please. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. Very cool. Okay, I'm going to give you each a chance to answer this. So one at a time. We'll start with Nicole. What's your piece of advice for someone who's thinking about applying to the stage?
Oh, do it. Definitely do it. I mean, you can never get an opportunity if you don't try for it. And especially with Diamonds in the Rough, I mean, I got my first opportunity to play back in 2012, I believe. And Angie's been, letting me do it since. And really, I never thought about it on the first time. I was like, well, I'm nobody, why would I get chosen to do this? And to be able to have that platform and meet all the people and make all those connections just made all the difference for my career. So if you're thinking about it, just do it. Go for it.
Okay. Steve, what's your advice?
I'm going to have to agree. It's an absolute an experience to participate not only on that stage, but with the CCMAs. You never know where you're going to come across. The opportunities you get beyond that, they just keep rolling, and a lot of the time it's because they saw you at Sirroma event doing the Diamonds in the Rough. So yeah, definitely don't stop. Just go ahead and do it, apply it. Angie and her whole crew have been super, and yeah, don't let it stop you. Just keep trying.
Very good. Dani?
Yeah, I mean, it's always do it. Always apply for anything and everything that you can. But I think I would add to, especially if it's something that you haven't done a lot of, is applying for anything, is a fear that always pops in is what song do I send? What song, is always like a fear for when you apply for these kind of things. And one thing that I have learned is to always just submit or do the song that you feel the most, which kind of sounds cheesy, but it's always going to be your best performance, not necessarily your best song in your opinion as far as a recording goes. But I always say just the song that you relate to or feel you feel the most, go with that one.
Okay. Jeff?
I would say not only apply, but when you're there, go and watch everyone else. Go all 3 days, and you never know who you're going to bump into, and you never know who you're going to, make friends with and make contacts. So it's one of the best parts of the whole experience at the CCMAs. So go there.
And Matt?
I gotta agree with Jeff. Same kind of thing. It's all about networking. So go there, do your thing, and stick around. Always go back the next day and watch the other artists and just meet people.
Absolutely. Now, if you are watching Sunday Night Live tonight, we like to encourage you to go and check out all of the artists who have spent the last 40 plus minutes with us tonight. I know Angie will put some links underneath this video on Facebook, but Mike and I both love to say right now, while there isn't the opportunity to go and support an artist by buying tickets to shows, we encourage you to go download music from these artists, these cool songs you heard tonight. Buy some merch from their website if they have it, or just go share their Facebook page on yours and help increase their social media platform also, because the more likes and hits and YouTube clicks and Spotify spins and all of those things that artists can build up during this time is a really useful tool. So I think as country music fans, we love to encourage. Those are little easy things that you can do from the safety of your home to help support these artists. So help me in giving them another big round of applause for being with us tonight, guys. Thank you so much.
For having us.
You.
And
Yes,
Mike, do
thank
you
you,
want to
Jody.
thank our awesome sponsors one more time?
I do. I mean, they're so important. And when we get up there on stage, sometimes we forget to thank them enough. But Lauren Tuddy, along with RDR Music, Tracks Report, MCC Recording Studio, Ranchman's, of course, Sirroma Entertainment, and us here at Limelight Audio and Media. So thank you to each and every one of you. It was a great night.
It was so awesome.
Thank
So
you.
guys,
You,
Thank you.
Jody and Mike.
so once again, I'm just going to give out their names to you. So we have Nicole Rayy with not one Y, but two
Wise.
Ys.
Why?
Steve
Because
Newsome.
she's awesome.
Stop. Steve Newsome is in the house. Dani Strong is in the house. And of course, the Prairie States. Guys, thank you again so very much for taking time to hang out with us. Thank you to Sirroma Entertainment. And we will see you back here with another selection of incredible Canadian country music next Sunday. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you.
Jody,
Good
thank you,
night.
Mike.
Bye.